the comment. Hello again. So today we will talk about the practical steps to be free from loan apps. Uh, there are many questions that people really want to ask, and we find it difficult to, answer them and through via WhatsApp or anything. So, but I think it is very important you go through this thing. If there is any question that you want to ask, and you can drop your question in the comment section, and then we will attend to it. But we have about 15 or 20, about 30 something questions here that we will definitely sort out today. The first question, so let me go to this. Today is going to be more of practical steps to be free from loan apps. Practical, I'm going to give you step by step the practical steps to be free. We'll undo as many as possible scenario today. And I encourage you, please and please and please, you have to stay tuned and make sure you get to you join this meeting on time. You, if possible, you want to record whatever you want to do, or you can also drop your question, which is very important. So the first question with me here is, please, someone used my phone to obtain a loan without my consent. What steps should I take, and what is the best approach to resolve this issue? To be honest with you, although there might be one or two things around this thing that some people will say, okay, they were the one that actually apply for the loan, but they just want to cook up story. So let's assume someone used your phone to uh, to obtain a loan. Maybe probably most likely your OPay or any. Let's just take any app. The truth is this: for someone to use your phone to obtain a loan, that means that person will definitely know your BVN, your phone number, and your bank account. So although they can actually use your BVN, and there are a lot of loan apps out there that they are not verified, and the moment they get your phone, they download the app and they use your BVN to borrow money and they transfer it to their own account. So I think one of the very first thing you need to do is to catch the person. Make sure you follow through and know the person. That's the first approach. So if anybody uses your phone to borrow, the best thing you can do is make sure that that person pays the money. I think that's the best thing. But you don't have to worry yourself about all those things. If they call you, they will start threatening you. They will start doing all sort of nonsense. You need to be very vocal and bully them. I don't want to use the word bully now. You need to be very vocal and make sure whatever they are saying, tell them you must be crazy. You must. You are you okay? Now, did you send in the account the money to my account? Which account did you send the money to? So you need to know your right as a borrower, because if you don't know your right as a borrower, these smart people, they are lunatic. They will keep mounting pressure on you, and make sure you don't bow to their pressure. And that's the most important thing. And the truth is, you really have to take care of your BVN. These days, a lot of people, they save their BVN on their phone so that they will not forget. That's nonsense. The moment you save your BVN on your phone, if I type your BVN, even with your phone now, I can easily get your BVN if I know your date of birth. So please, it is very important you protect yourself. Stop saving your BVN directly on your phone. It's not the right thing to do at all. That's not the right thing to do. Say if you must save it on your phone, make sure you change the name. You can call it Bible Verse Network, something like that. So that nobody will be able to know the meaning. Because as it stands now, many people are looking, if you know the number of people that are coming to my DM asking for, please, can I get BVN so that I can use it to borrow? Something of that nature. It's so nasty. And I encourage everyone, please and please, protect your BVNs. All these things, your BVN, your date of birth, your phone number, and your NIN. Loan app, as hackers are dying to get all this information. And we guys are giving it out on a platter of gold, which is not the right thing to do. So that is just it. Don't pay the money. Make sure you get to the to go know the person that actually use your details to borrow. Then make sure you force the person to pay the money and don't pay the money yourself. Okay, so the next question is, what are the stages I will go through with the loan apps that defame? I think this question is a bit vague because they operate differently. Although there are basic steps that you can go through, that it's most loan app they use that system. But to be honest with you, who told you that these loan apps, most of them they no longer defame? They can only contact your emergency number, and make it possible. Except if you download the app on outside Play Store through link. Maybe someone chatted you and say, okay, do you need a loan? And mumu you say, I need a loan. Oh, yeah, send the loan to this account and all that. That's not the right thing to do. So please, what you need to do is make sure you never ever download any app outside Play Store. Never in your life download any. In fact, what we stand for here is stop borrowing from loan app and stop paying. You will eventually ruin yourself financially. You are digging your financial grave by borrowing from loan apps. So stay away from loan apps completely. You can't prosper borrowing from these mad people. They are designed to steal, to kill, and to destroy you completely. That's their major goal, to steal, to kill, and to destroy you. So if you keep giving yourself unnecessary headache by thinking, oh, let me borrow and fix one or two things, you are just deceiving yourself. So stages to the moment they defame you, you don't have any stages again. There are no more stages. The moment they send defamatory messages to your account, to you, they send a message to your loved ones. You are HIV, you are this, you are a kidnapper, you are anything that they send to you. As long as it is in the line, as long as there is, you can say that this is defamation. So defamation is very, very simple. Let me get the full definition of defamation for you. So, defamation means saying or writing something false about a person that damages their reputation. That is defamation. So, whatever if they send something to you that to the general public, this person is a thief, he did something, he slept with anything that is not that that they said or written about you, and that thing is not true. That is what we call defamation. The moment any loan apps defames you like this, no more stages. That money is gone. 7 million naira is actually waiting for you. So the moment they defame you like this, pam, bye bye to their money. So there is no they defame you. Just know that the moment they defame you, kobo, we are not paying again. If they need their money, tell them to meet you in court. This is practical enough. So asking if number of stages, let them continue. Just as long as they keep sending message to you, I say, keep telling them that we are piling it up. Every time they send it to you or to your loved ones, snap it and send it back to them that I have a copy of this. Kobo, you are not going to get from me. One kobo, you're not going to get from me. So that is how to be free from these mad people. As long as you are thinking of stages, you're just giving yourself unnecessary headache. No stages. Or the moment they defame you, no stages. Now, suppose they did not defame. There are many loan apps that these days they will not defame you. Example: Branch, Carbon, Umber, ILA, not IDA, ILA credits, ILA, not ILA credits. Many of them, they will not defame you. Fair money cannot defame you outrightly, actually, but they can keep sending messages to you. If you don't have, you don't have. You cannot kill yourself because you are owing. So we'll talk about that one later. But anybody that defames you, that is the end of their money. That's the end. Cowboy never pay a dime again. And they are even handing overdue interest. That one is even another illegal thing. So you need to understand this logic. Very, very important. You need to understand the logic. Never pay that kind of money again. Now the stages you will now go through. Now that you know that you are not paying back because of the defamation. The moment they send the first defamation, that's most times they will only send defamatory messages like 2 times maximum. That's the maximum. The next thing is just they will keep calling, keep begging you. So they will first come like hot, give you hot cake. If you mess up, if you say, no, if you pay the money, they will leave you. If you insist that you are not going to pay the money again, another agent will come and start begging you, please now, even if it is 5,000, even if it is 10,000, just pay the money and let us call it a day. We will clear the loan for you. Just pay the amount you borrow. I beg, couple don't pay. As long as they have defamed you, couple, if you pay that money, your mumuna pro max, because you are the one causing problem for us in Nigeria, in Africa. Because this thing now is not a global African thing. This guy came to Africa to devour the Africans. So, couple don't pay. Another person will come and say, please now, okay, just don't worry. If you pay this amount of money, I will clear the loan for you. I beg, forget about that. Just tell them you are not paying. Don't say I don't have money. Tell them you are not paying. Don't say I don't have money. You are not paying. That's how to deal with these people. You are not paying. Because you have done this, because you have defamed me, you are not paying. Some of them will say, okay, don't worry, I will send a reversal message or something. Like they will send a message to you, your contact that maybe should we call it appeal message. Tell them the deed has been done. You are not interested in any of their appeal message. So you guys need to wake up from this slumber and face these people. Okay. So that is just it about stages that you go through. After the third stage, after they've started begging you, they will leave you alone. They will just ease and curse you and then leave you alone. Maybe after 90 days, they will now call and they may send a message to you that, oh, we have an 80% offer. Pay now and we will help you clear loan. Forget about them. All those things are now trash. The moment they defame you, boy, nothing, no more payment, please. Okay. So the next question is, can a loan app get my contact details from another loan apps under them that I have used before? See, that is why we are telling you guys that you should stop borrowing from loan apps and you should stop paying loan apps. We cannot but overemphasize this. Stop borrowing from loan apps and stop paying loan apps. Why? Because all your information, they will sell your information to the next loan app that they're about to create, especially all these Chinese loan apps. In fact, most of these Chinese loan apps are owned by maximum of 10 or 15 people. So if you think you will borrow from this loan app, you are actually borrowing from the same loan app. Like Soko Loan and the rest now, they have about 12 loan apps. Palm Credit, about 7 loan apps, different name. Um, Many of them, they've changed name. So you can, in fact, one needs to be careful. So the best thing you can do for your life. Some people will have be arguing with me that, oh, how are they able to get my contact? Some of them you downloaded the app about 14 years ago, 15, sorry, about 3 years ago, 4 years ago, and maybe you paused due to one or two things, and you now created you now saw another loan app. You downloaded the app, not knowing that that app belongs to them. So please, it is very, very important we go through these steps. Very, very important we go through these steps. Always be ready and be fully ready to um, to stop borrowing from loan apps. You need to stop borrowing because everything about your life, your details will be shared across their platform. They have the data these guys are holding. In fact, federal government, they don't have that kind of data. That's why we guys need to we stop borrowing from them because information is very vital these days, and we are turning towards the age of AI. In fact, we are now in the age of AI. Now, many things can be carried out within a single second, in microseconds. So please, it is very, very important we go through this thing like the back of our hand. So the bottom line, the answer is that yes, they can get your contacts because many of these loan apps are connected. You'll be shocked that some of them you didn't borrow from them, and eventually they will just come, hey, oh yeah, give me yeah, we have a loan offer for you. All those nasty things that these guys are doing. Okay, now the next question is, I have blocked my ATM card. So why is it that they can still auto debit my account? I think we have overemphasized this. We have said it over and over again. The, the truth is this. Many of them, there are 2 ways or 3 ways that they can have access to your bank, your account. And there are different level of access. So if you are holding CBN license loan apps, CBN license, examples of CBN license are the Palm Credit, Easy Buy, Fair Money, Carbon, Branch. Those ones are CBN license. They have higher privilege to auto debit. The moment while filling the form, if you sign auto debit consent, which is usually among the consent that we normally sign when we borrow from them. If you sign it, if once you register, you have already signed it anyway. That they take money from your account, and they have access to take money from your account with or without your card, without your ATM card. But the good news is that because they are microfinance, they are not full-fledged bank. So the good news is that they can, as we speak, they can only take money from the account you attach to them, the account you use to receive the money. They can take their money from their accounts. Whether you have your bank, whether you have your ATM blocked or you don't have your ATM blocked, they will remove the money. So another set, all those FCCPC license, those ones, they don't have access to the moment you block the card. Those ones they normally use pay stack. They don't have access. They cannot auto debit your account. The only thing they can do, the moment you block your card, shikena, everything will just vanish. That's the end. They will not be able to auto debit your account. But if it is bank, if you are holding bank, any commercial bank that you have money that is connected to your BVN, they can strike it. That's different. I'm giving you 3 different scenario now, and the solution to this is very simple and straightforward. The solution to this is simply move your money to another account. If it's a CBN license loan app, move your money to another account, or you create another account if you don't have one. Or the best thing you can do, just move your money to OPay or Kuda or Money Points, and everything will be sorted out. In fact, that's the highest recommendation that I can give anybody. That's the highest recommendation I can give anybody. So one is we need to be guarded. Okay, so the next question is, how do I get rid of loan apps messages? Well, how do I get rid of loan apps messages? Why do you want to get rid of their messages in the first place? Why? For what reason? Let's. So see, you need to understand. We are not teaching people here to be scared of loan apps. We want you guys to know your right as a borrower. We want you guys to be able to fight and defend yourself. We want you guys to be able to know that, oh, these guys are cheating you. We want you guys to be able to know that nothing, they can't do anything because they are in a clear violation, in a clear and distinct violation. In fact, very distinct. That is why they can't do anything. They cannot do anything. So why? You don't know that their messages are, are more or less like an exhibit for you. If you don't have all those messages in place, you will just be deceiving yourself because what if you want to sue them to court, or maybe they've done something that is very very annoying, and maybe they send message to a friend or a brother or something, and that person decided to take it up, and they sued the company to court. Are you not going to provide evidence of what's as in the transaction or the conversation between you and those demons? You are going to do that. So I see no reason why you want to get rid of their messages. In as much that I understand that is a bit their messages are a little bit disturbing, but you can train your mind not to read those messages. You can actually train your mind not to read those messages. That's the truth. I approve on our Facebook group. I approve more than 96% or 98% of posts on our Facebook group. Bro, I have never for once read end to end all these loan app messages. Many people will say, see what loan app sent to me. I don't read it. So you can also train your mind that this message, you will not read it. The moment you read the first line, you know that this message is irrelevant. Just snap it so that they will not delete it. Snap it and upload it on our website. If you go to our website now, loansharkreview.com, you'll be able to upload all these messages there. Keep it as an archive and tell them you're not going to pay again. Especially if the message is so offensive, you're not going to pay. You can't be sending nude picture of me that you will defame me and you expect me to pay. And if you pay that money, your mumu is at its peak. So we need to be guided. So even if you want to get rid of it, before you get rid of their messages, make sure you have enough evidence against them before you get rid of their message. And how to get rid of their messages, you simply install Truecaller. Okay, that is if it is messages. Once you get all the information that you the exhibit, keep firing them back. If you're a Christian, go to Deuteronomy 28 verse starting from verse 15. Keep sending it to them. If they reply, send it. You'll be shocked that within 5 days or 7 days, did I say 5 days? 3 days, they will stop calling you. So if you don't fight back, everybody will not know his or her level. So you need to fight back. Stop running. You are not a criminal because you borrow. Everybody they borrow. There are several ways. You are not a criminal because you borrow. So stop running. Stop running. You are not a criminal. They are the real criminal. They are the one trying to extort you. So stop borrowing from them and stop running. Let them send whatever they want to send. You are going to use it as an exhibit. Stop destroying information. Let them send it. And what you need to do is just to stop reading. Just train your mind not to read it. It's as simple as that. So please, God will help us. Okay. The next question is, can you try to contact VDM so that he can help us fight these people? Yeah, I will say yes and no. The reason why I can't contact VDM is because VDM is a wonderful guy. He's a wonderful guy that can actually accelerate all these things. That's the truth. But he has a lot in his desk, and I mean he's attending to a lot of things. But the truth is this: okay, if peradventure VDM want to come in now, he will publicize it. People will know about it, and he's going to help us in the policy and the politicians, Senate. They will take it up, which is a very good thing. But the truth is, VDM will not be able to. You are the one going through the trauma. Do you get that now? You are the one going through the trauma. You are the one going through the saga. You are the one going through all the basketballs that these mad people are giving you. A lot of people have committed suicide because of this. So VDM can do the publicity, but many people, in fact, let me tell you the truth. If you ask an average person about this loan, they will blame you for it. They will tell you, why did you borrow? Did you not see the interest before you borrow the money? That would be that. If you are not if you don't know much about these loan apps, the first thing that will come out of your mouth is, why did you borrow from them? Did you not see the overdue interest? I mean, the interest before you borrow. Did you not read the agreement before you borrow? That would be their first attack. And eventually you just realize that they won't be part of it. They will just say, well, just go and sort it out. Do you understand the problem? Because they did not know the logic behind it, how these mad people, how they operate. These lunatic people, how they keep tormenting people day and night because the person borrowed. Do you know? If you notice what happened between VDM mom and GTB that time, you notice that he paid the money directly because he believes that, your mama they hoe or something of that nature, all those things. So people will not know that, these people, if you don't pay, they will keep tormenting you. They will keep sending all manners of messages to you that you will eventually become traumatized. People will not we don't know about all those things. They will just judge this thing on the surface that, why did you borrow from them? This. Why do you borrow? You're not supposed to borrow. You're supposed to read the terms and conditions before you borrow, and this and this and this and that. Not knowing that these criminals, they know how. Okay, if you the first time you borrow from them, you are not going to have any problem with them, or maybe the money is a bit small. You don't know. But by the time your money crosses around 200, 300, you now start feeling the effect. And the money will start climbing geometrically in such a way that it will be difficult for you to pay. And people will start blaming you, not knowing that these criminals are using the opportunity to devour you. They are devouring you. They will not allow you to restructure the loan. They will not allow you. They will keep adding daily overdue interest to make you perpetually poor. So if you are not if you don't have in-depth knowledge about these loan people, you will not be able to free from it. Doesn't you will not be able to break even, and nobody can help your. The reason why I was able to do something like this because I've been there. I realized that this tactics. Why is it that we should ask ourselves this question? Why is it that government had to step in, FCCPC had to step in, CBN had to step in? So VDM is a great guy. We hope to partner with him, but not on the level of running to him for escape. My own pattern of dealing with this thing is to empower you. I'm interested in you knowing your right, you fighting for your own freedom, not someone else fighting for you. You have the power to fight for yourself. You have the power, you have everything, everything they favor you. Everything they favor you back to back. So you have the power for this. So it is very, very important we come to this understanding that you have the power. You don't need anybody to fight for you. You don't need anybody to fight for you. VDM, very good guy, and he's going to deal with it at the national level. You understand? But this Barracuda spirit, you are the one facing these debtors. I mean, these lenders. They are going to send message to you and your contact. Even though VDM they fight, VDM can only fight a number of them. We have about 600 companies in Nigeria, registered companies. No, about 500 registered companies and about 1,400 loan apps. So how many you want fight? Do you get that now? So that is why but we hope to uh, invite him maybe much later, but not now. Our major goal now is to empower people so that people can know their right and fight these criminals. Okay. So the next question is please list of loan apps that will not defame me if I pay gradually. So list of loan apps that will not defame me if I pay gradually. You see, a lot of people don't really understand what is going on. Paying loan apps gradually, you are killing yourself. That's just it. You are killing yourself. That's just it. Now let me explain. Now, if you are owing, let me just use one as I don't want to call their names now. So if you are owing any of this, let me use CBN license loan apps. You know the CBN license. The likes of Fair Money, New Credit, Palm Credit, Carbon, those ones are CBN license, about 10 of them or 20 of them. Now, the problem is not paying. The reason why we said stop paying this, stop paying and stop borrowing is very simple. Now, if you are holding any of these loan apps, how do you want to pay them? How do you want to pay them? List loan app that will not defame you. I've said it over and over that many of them cannot defame you again because they don't have access to your contacts. And if the moment they defame you, end of discussion, QED, quite easily done, end of discussion, no more payments. And now, let's assume they did not defame you. Paying them gradually, you are just wasting your money. Why? Because especially if they are adding daily overdue interest on that loan. I know you are scared that they are registered their company. That is as in we have more than 30 something policy protecting you as a borrower. So it is outrightly illegal for any loan apps to keep adding daily interest in that regard. Like they want you to be perpetually poor in bondage, which is outrightly illegal. Do you understand now? So outrightly illegal. They are not supposed to do that. Under CBN policy, they're supposed to, the maximum they can add 1% overdue per month, and let's say supporting with their supporting charges, let's say as in startup charges and all those things, as in normal charges. Let's cap it to 5% or 4%. That is what they are supposed to add to that loan. But these lunatic people, they will keep adding 1.5%, 1%, 2% every day, and they will keep using compound interest on the loan, which will turn your 100,000 naira to about 300,000 naira in within 2 months. So the moment you pay the money, let's say you pay the money now, ma'am, today, you are actually paying the overdue interest. That's number one. Number two, not only that you are paying the overdue interest, you are also telling them, boss, oh, this so loan up, oh, I'm with you, oh, I say, please, oh, I'm your loyal customer, oh, I be mumu, oh, I'm your loyal customer. Please, just take this small change. I know I'm still owing you. Just take this small change, and I will use it to, I will just use this small change to go and drink beer. That's exactly what you are doing, because you are servicing the loan, and that loan, under normal condition, that loan is supposed to get to delinquents at the end of 90 days. That is, they're supposed to stop adding overdue interest on that loan at the end of 90 days. But the moment you pay the money, the moment you pay, let's say 5,000 or 10,000, maybe day 30, day 90, this thing's supposed to stop by day 90. But the moment you pay the money around day 30, you are renewing your loan with them, telling them, I'm still with you, let me be servicing this loan. You are servicing your loan. That's the meaning. So you keep paying that money. That's why we dey tell people, say their money no dey finish. You go and ask everyone that have been in their cobweb, their money no dey finish. It will keep growing. So please stop that. Stop paying. If you must pay, there are two conditions for you to pay. Number one, if they did not add overdue interest. I know there are some of them that did not add overdue interest, and they are following CBN policy of maybe they can add the 1% or 2%. Those ones, you can pay them gradually till you finish paying it. Do you get it? Number two, if you must pay gradually, don't pay gradually. Get the money in bulk. Don't pay anyone that defames you, please. Any loan app that will defame you, don't pay, no payment. Defamation is a criminal offense. No payment, because you don't know their office, you don't know anything. Once you pay, that is all. You don't know where they live. They will deny you. So you don't pay them. So for you not to pay, for those that will not defame you and they don't have overdue interest, they did not violate CBN policy. Please, you need to get this thing. Any loan app that will be adding 1% daily, don't pay them at all. 1% daily or 1.5% daily, and we turn your loan to from 100,000 to 300,000 naira, and they expect you to pay. That is a criminal act. Don't pay them at all. Tell them if they need their money, let them meet you in court. You'll be shocked that they will now call you and say, we are sorry, we are going to waive every. That means that we are going to waive all the loan apps. All the overdue interest. Just pay the actual amount and let's go. Let's call it a day. Why are you adding the overdue interest in the first place? So that means if I've been paying this overdue interest, I would have been wasting my money. So they are criminals. You need to know your rights. That act alone, if you send it to CBN is going to find them. Even because we started reporting many of them had to behave, and they reduced their interest drastically. Even because we started calling them out. So don't do that. It's very, very important. And if you must pay, get your money, especially I'm not referring to CBN license. I'm not referring to all those FCCPC one. The CBN license. If you must pay those ones, not all of them. Anyone that did not defame you, anyone that did not have all those overdue interest, if you must pay, get your money, the actual money and maybe the initial interest. Call them. This is what I have. Do you need it or you don't need it? And I will move on with my life. Maybe after 6 months or 1 year or 2 years that you are financially stable. No, make sure that you are financially stable before you start calling that you want to pay. Please get it right. Those who are who who did not defame you and they are following the right policy, you should pay that one. Those ones, you pay those ones. Okay. All right. So the next question is: do you think it's necessary to send a disclaimer to all your contacts? To be honest, if you just downloaded the app recently, you don't need disclaimer. Especially if you have downloaded the app on Play Store, you don't need disclaimer because I don't know, a lot of people they cannot differentiate between downloading app from Play Store and from link. Play Store is you go to Google Play Store, you go and search for the app and download. That is downloading from Play Store. Not a link that maybe loan app sent a message to you on WhatsApp and said, "Do you need a loan?" And you will click that loan and you click the link and it will download and you now install it. That one is not. That one is through link. You downloaded it through APK. So that one is by the way. So do you think it's necessary to send a disclaimer? So if you have been borrowing from loan apps, maybe 2025 till now or late 2024, they don't have access to your contacts. So you don't have to send message to all your contacts. They only have access to maybe a few of your contacts and your emergency contacts. So, but if you, depending on what you are doing, if you think sending them message will cost you a lot, like your business, it is better to pre-inform your contact. Just pre-inform your contact, nothing dey happen. Pre-inform your contact, and you are good. So, the moment you pre-inform your contact, call it a day. Stop paying them. Any we have said this thing over and over. Any loan apps that will send messages to your contact or send any defamatory message to you, my dear brothers and sisters, delete them. No more payments. No more payments. Okay. So the next question is: loan apps keep giving me a new loan automatically as soon as I pay off the previous one. That's a mischievous, as a dubious way that's their dubious operation. In fact, there are some, especially the one downloaded from outside Play Store. The moment you register and insert your BVN and your bank account, automatically they will credit you. Automatically they will credit you. To tell you that these people, they are interested in devouring you. No one has ever prospered borrowing from loan app ever. This is our fourth year of dealing with these people. No one has ever prospered borrowing from loan apps. No one has ever prospered, and you will not be the first person to prosper, because no one can prosper with loan above 5% a month. You cannot prosper. You are just working for them. You can never prosper with that kind of arrangement. You can never prosper. So it is very, very important you know the difference between the bad, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Dangote and the rest of them, all these billionaires, their interest rates per month sometimes is less than 1%. And you that you are still struggling, God, you are still praying to God, you are still praying that God will have mercy on you so that you can get something. You are getting loan as high as 20%, 35% in 7 days, 40% in 7 days, 80% in 7 days, and you think you will prosper. Poverty it should be your second name if you don't know. So that is it. We need to understand this thing. No one has go and check it. This is our first 40 year. Everybody that partner with loan apps, every one of them, is that you lose your relationship, you sell your properties to pay them, you will have a partial stroke, you will eventually buy yourself, all manners of things. So please let us be guarded. So as soon as any loan app that does that, don't pay them again. They are criminals. You should know that they will want to defame you eventually. Like, don't pay them. Because if you pay the money, if you return the money, they will still keep mounting pressure on you to pay the interest. They will keep mounting pressure on you to pay the interest. Don't pay them. Tell them if they need their money, let them meet you in court. They are criminals. They are criminals. So that is for loan app keeps giving me new automatically. The another thing you need to check, why stop borrowing. Our major goal here is you need to stop borrowing from loan apps and stop paying loan apps. So why are you still paying them? So why are you still borrowing? So just uninstall it. Although some of them, if you check their settings, you will see auto apply. So you disable auto apply and everything goes. So they set it. Can you imagine? They set something to auto apply as you are paying, they will credit you. That is how you will know that these guys are criminals. The next question is, please tell me how I can be free, how I can break free from loan apps. I want to stop the debt cycle. You don't want to, you are not ready to be free. That's just it. If you want to be free, you know what to do. And what you need to do is very simple. You simply stop paying and you simply stop borrowing. That if anybody is telling you that they can help you wipe your contact from database, you should know that you've been mumu for believing that thing. All those ones are criminal to the core. Who told you that all those loaners, who told you that they have access to your contact in the first place? Those guys are just raking money from innocent, ignorant Nigeria, mumu Nigeria. Those criminals, they're just raking money from mumu Nigerians. So let's be guided. Just do something that you can protect. I mean, that you can show clear evidence that this is what I've been going through. This is what they have done for me. The reason why I stopped paying them. Just stop paying and stop borrowing. Your life will be better. Stop paying and stop borrowing. Nothing more, nothing less. When they call you, tell them straight off, you are not paying again. That's just it. That if they need their money, they should meet you in court. Court. You, you, court will decide how you will pay the money. But as we stand now, as we speak, you're not paying again. If they need their money, I beg, meet me in court. It's as simple as that. So is our approach is very simple. Just stop paying and stop borrowing. Don't run. We're not saying stop paying and stop borrowing, then you now go and change your sim. You are a coward. Why will you change your sim? Face your fear, nothing they happen. That's just it. Face your fear. Don't run. Let them know that you are not going to pay this money because this money, even if you say you want to be paying gradually, they will not agree. They will keep adding overdue interest. No matter the amount of money that you want to pay, they will not agree to it until you pay in full. So therefore, if you need your money, come and meet me in court. I've given you my office address. I've given you my house address. If you need the money, come and meet me. There's nothing to talk about. And if they defame you, and if they defame you, they are even giving themselves more wahala. So they have 7 million naira to give you. So please, let's be guided. Nothing they happen. We have done this thing more than 4 years, and nothing they happen. Nothing will happen. Okay. The next question is: you said we have 1,200 loan apps in Nigeria. How is that possible, bro? Do the math yourself. Um, Let me see if I can bring out calculator. Let me see if I can bring out calculator so that you do the math yourself. If you do the math, currently in Nigeria we have 4,500, I think 495 companies registered with FCCPC. I'm not referring to the one that did not register with FCCPC. If you check FCCPC website, an average company, they have minimum of 3 loan apps. Minimum. Some they have 5, some 6, some 8, some 3, some 4, some 2, and some just 1. Now let's do average of 3 times 3. That's 1,400 loan apps in Nigeria. So this one is even wrong. 1, 2 is even wrong. And most of these they operate illegally. As in, some of them they have one register with CBN, and they will now use the opportunity to create many other loan apps in their name, and those ones they are not registered. That's They will create many other in their name. Those ones are not registered. For you to know that we don't enter one chance for Nigeria. So please, let's be guided. Um, the next question is: I have been defamed and messages were sent to all my contacts. What can I do? We have said it the other time. Defamation is a serious offense. So I will say it again. Let's know the meaning of defamation. Defamation means saying or writing something false about a person that damages their reputation. So that is defamation. So if they say anything, so there is defamation, there is cyberbullying, there is cyber stalking. So let me explain the three. Defamation is they publicly declare that you are you stole, you this, you are a pedophile, you are a criminal, you are a kidnapper, you are HIV positive. That is defamation. You are this, you are that. That is defamation, and that one is a serious offense. In fact, if you can fight very well, you can get more than 20 million naira, depending on the severity of that defamation. You can get more than 20 million naira. That one is one side. Now, cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is attacking you. If you don't pay, you are going to buy. If you don't pay, your generation will buy. If you don't pay, your this will buy. If you don't pay, I will destroy you. If you don't pay, uh, I will, all those nonsense stuff. That is what we call cyberbullying. They are bullying you online. That's what we call cyberbullying. And the next one is cyber stalking. Cyber stalking is similar to cyberbullying as well, but is still we can say it's still the same thing, but it's a little bit different in a way. They used to send messages, send unwanted messages. That one is cyber stalking. Do you understand? They can use whatever they want to do. I will kill you. I will do this. I will do that. Um, I will, I will, I will make sure I publish your name publish your name online. All those ones. So So now let's know the difference between the cyberbullying and cyber stalking. So let's say you are calling this person, is a bad guy, is this, is that. They shame the person. The guy is a chronic criminal. Uh, Chronic criminal. The guy is this. The guy that is cyberbullying. But cyber stalking, which is relatively the same thing, but this one is they keep scaring. They want to scare you to death. They want to scare you. They want to monitor you. They want to do manners of things to you. So it's relatively um, new. So they want to that they will show you your contacts. That's cyber stalking. That if you are not going to if you are not going to pay the money, we will send this thing to your contacts. If you are not going to pay the money, we'll send this thing to your contact. If you are not going to pay the money, we will use your nude picture and then send it to your contact. That's cyber stalking. The two are serious offense. So to crown it all, cyberbullying is harassment and humiliation. They want to humiliate you. That's cyberbullying. Cyber stalking is harassment and to intimidate you and to control your mind so that you will do their bit. That is cyber stalking. There's another one, sextortion. That one is changing. They will all those they will do noodle and noodles. Now you know noodles, yeah. They will do that noodles thing, and they will put your head and tell you that, oh, if you don't do this now, if you don't do it, I will post your nakedness. Those ones are sextortion. So you need to understand the moment they do that kind of thing, if you pay that money, your stupidity is at the highest level. Paying that kind of money shows that you are weak. You need to understand this thing. And for them to do that, at least 7 million naira is waiting for you. So why will you be doing that kind of nonsense? Paying them, why will you be paying them after cyberbullying and cyber sextortion? Okay, so the next one is I receive daily messages from loan apps. What can I do? I've said this thing before. The moment you start receiving daily messages from loan apps, just enjoy your life. Whatever they send to you, keep it as an exhibit. Exhibit, 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 exhibit. Once they send it, tell them we are not paying again. The moment now, if you now have enough exhibit against them, what you can do, just make sure you install, if it is call, make sure you install Truecaller and block all those spam calls and enjoy your life. And if it is WhatsApp message, use it, get, snap it. Don't just leave it there because they can delete it. Do you understand? Snap it as they're sending it. Snap it, send it back to the person. As the person is sending it, snap it, send it back to the person. So it will be cautioned that, oh boy, this person, will I say, it gets information from me. So you'll be cautioned. That's the easiest way to go about it. As they're sending it, snap it, send it back, and they write it that you will meet me in court of law. Do you understand? You meet me if you need your money, meet me in court of law. Meet me, I'm waiting for you in the court of law. You understand? So every time they send any offensive message to you, snap it, send it back to them. Snap it, send it back to them. Snap it, send it back to them. Everything, so that they will know that, oh boy, you have a copy of every conversation. And enjoy your life. You'll be shocked. You're shocked that they will now come in peace and say, So some of you are so naive and ignorant. Some people, they will be reading loan app messages line by line. That's why you are depressed. Why won't you be depressed? In fact, depressed is at the door, knocking. Must we read it? Once you read the first two lines, you know that you know that whatever they want to write, now jargons they won't write. So why are you reading jargons to yourself and spoil your day? Huh? You know some people need serious cane. Why are you reading jargons to yourself and spoil your day? So please let's be guided. The next question is, will loan app increase my credit limit if I pay early? You see, this is some people, they should add poverty to their name. That's just it. Do you know the reason why I said they should add poverty to their name? They are interested in immediate need, as in to solve immediate need. Why can't you sit down, Why can't you sit down and think through that, oh, this thing, am I gaining something from it? Sit down, calculate how much you have paid loan apps, and calculate how much they've given you. You will know that that statement that you should add poverty to your name is correct. Because you are literally working for them. Some of them, they are paying 7 days loan apps, and yet they want 7 days loan app to keep increasing their at the rate of 40% per 40% in 7 days, and yet they are paying it religiously, thinking that, oh, loan app is their present help in times of need, present helps in times of need, present helps in times of, you know, we need to be careful. We need to be careful. And I encourage every one of you here. It is time for you to wake up from this nonsense. Wake up, 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 wake up. Stop borrowing from loan apps. Increasing your credit limit will only ruin you. Stop borrowing from them, bro. Stop this crazy thing that, hey, let me borrow, let me do this, let me do this, let me do this. Stop that nonsense and focus on your life. You have been living without loan apps, and you can also live without loan apps. Before loan app started, they live. So stop this. Stop looking for credit limit. Now, if it is fair money and the rest, you borrow 1 million naira, they ask you to pay 2.4 million naira in 18 months. Is that loan or extortion? You borrow 3 million naira, they ask you to pay 12.5 million naira in 12 months, in 24 months. Is that not extortion? 3 million to pay 12.5 million in 2 years. That means 2 years of your life. You are using 2 years of your life to service loan. Let us start thinking now. 2 years, 3.7 million naira to pay 3.7 to pay 12 million naira in 2 years. Every year, you'll be paying about 400,000. Every month, you'll be paying about 400,000 naira. Does that really make sense? And people are going for it, thinking that 3 million, hey, 3 million, immediate need, 3 million, hey, 3 million, not knowing that you are selling your future. You are not better than if you abuse Esau in the Bible. Esau will rise up and beat you because you are not better than him. These people are taking away your future. Borrowing from them is like taking away your future. So we need to be guided. We need to wise up and increase. And may God help you. I remember when I was in this dungeon, I wanted to. I thought, oh, let me pay. I wanted to pay one of these loan apps. I've forgotten the name now. Either maybe Carbon or Fair Money or any of those CPN license back then. So I was owing them 100,000 naira. I said, okay, I have about 100,000 naira with me, and I wanted to feed my birds. That was the origin of my problem. I wanted to feed my birds. I said, let me pay. and collect the money back so that I can use it to feed my birds. The moment I pay the money like this, they say, sorry, we cannot offer you a loan now. Try again in 7 days. Some, as in, I was completely wounded because no money to get, no money again. I had to start run because my birds must eat. I had to start running a scatter to get money so that I can buy feed. Yes. And the cycle continues. Some people from 200, I remember one woman from 200,000 naira, they said, sorry, they now offered him 3,000 naira. From 200,000 naira, they offer him 3,000 naira. So, she borrowed the money from different people, from friends and family. That please don't worry. If you just give me na. If you give me na, I will pay it back sharp, sharp, sharp. Just give me till evening. So she needed to pay those people because some of them say, this is my shop money. Oh, I just want to do it now. I just want to use it to buy something. So she was highly pressed, highly pressed. She was highly pressed to go and borrow from different loan apps so that she can pay them, and that the beginning of sorrow. So please forget about stop borrowing from loan apps. They have nothing to offer you but financial ruin. Everything they will destroy everything you have ever worked for. They will destroy it. The Lord will give us more understanding anyway. So the next question is: are there any good loan apps that will not defame me or send messages to my contacts? It's still the same thing. Stop borrowing from loan apps. The only good loan apps will be loan apps that will give you loan at the rate of less than 5%. That's the only good loan apps. And all the loan apps we have in Nigeria, all of them, the minimum is around, I think one is 10%, 15%, 20. Okash is 19%, Easy Money 19%, Fair Money around 10 to 20%. The rest 23%, 25%, 20%. That's how they do them. So they just want to ruin you. You can never prosper borrowing from loan apps like that. You can never. You are just deceiving yourself. You can never, ever, 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 and ever prosper like that. It's not going to happen. Why? Because the structure will make you poorer. That structure will make you poorer. That's how they design it. So stop looking for any loan app that you can't. No loan app will give you 5% per month. So therefore, all of them are criminals. Because if by the time you borrow 10% or 20%, you just realize that you are just paying unnecessary. You will not notice it if you just borrow like 10,000 naira and you pay back 11,000 or 12,000 naira back after 30 days. You will not feel it. You think, but this one is still okay now. By the time you start paying, by the time you borrow about 100,000 naira, you now want to pay 130,000 naira back. You feel it. If you now want to pay 200,000 to pay 250,000, 50,000 naira. If what you don't understand is that it's not about the the amount, it's about the percentage. It's about the percentage. And by the time they dig your appetite and your money, and you now want to pay about 250,000, you will see the side effect of this thing. And now realize that, oh boy, this thing now serious death before dishonor. Look at them now. They are offering you 3 months payback. You are paying 19%. That's 60% in 3 months. You have paid back 60% in 3 months. So think of it. Did you actually make 60% in 3 months of the amount of money you invested in your business, did you make 3%, 60%? If you make 3% in 60%, 60% in 3 months, and you are using it to service loan, you should know that it's just a matter of time. You are not doing business, you are just trading. Because business involve structure. If you want to build a business, you have to consider structure, you have to consider finance, you have to consider permanent sites, you have to consider staffing, you have to consider savings, you have to consider equipment, machine and equipment. And you need to save towards that, all those things. You have to consider rent, you have to consider liabilities. By the time you remove all those things, even if you are making 60%, 50% in a month, by the time you remove all those things, you just realize that your net profit is not even up to for 10%. So let's be guided. Stop borrowing from all these criminals. If you must borrow, go to bank or go to normal microfinance bank. Normal microfinance bank, the interest is around is between 4 to 5%, and you will live large. The next question is: they sent a message to me that they will block my BVN. Is it possible? Do you know the meaning of BVN? Bank verification number. Bank verification. So they use is a verification number. Okay? So let us get it so that you will know that nobody can block your BVN. So what is BVN? It means bank verification number. 11 digits, right? To give you that was given to you to identify you across all banks. It's just to identify that, oh, this person owns this account number, account number, so that they use it to know all the banks that you have. So it's instead of bank CBN to know that, instead of CBN to say, oh, let's go to let's go to GT Bank, let's go to what do we call it now? Fidelity, First Bank, and see. We have about 20 something banks in Nigeria, so that BVN want to know you. They want to know who you are and what to do. One of the best way to know who you are and what to do your transaction is through your BVN. So the moment they get your BVN, they can see all your transaction in a particular bank, or they can know this is all the banks you are owing, or sorry, all the banks you have money in. And if you perform any fraudulent transaction, they will be able to identify you that, oh, you have done this, you have done that, you have done this, you have done that. So how is it that a loan app that are not it's not CBN that form the loan app? So how will a loan app block that BVN? Let's look at it holistically now. How will a loan app block the BVN? So how will they block it? Something that they use to identify your information from banks, from if you from all the transactions you have made, everything. They use your BVN to identify all those things. So loan app will now block that BVN. For what reason? So let's be logical about this thing. All these mad people, they're just sending those things so that they to use it to scare you. I understand what you may maybe the question. Maybe you wanted to ask that would they blacklist me? Will they blacklist my BVN? What is the meaning of blacklist? Let's start from there. So what is the meaning of blacklist? The meaning of blacklist is very simple, which simply means restricting a BVN. That's the meaning of blacklist. So this criminal, they use it, they meant to say flag, but so can they restrict your BVN? You don't know the meaning of restriction. That is, you will not be able to perform services. You will not be able to perform maybe banking services if they blacklist you. So, waiting be do they have loan app? Are they CBN owned that they will blacklist your your BVN? So we need to get these things very very straight. We need to get this thing. Blacklist is like if you maybe you do an unauthorized transaction, they can blacklist you. Maybe you scare money, wire money that you are not supposed to wire. That money, they can freeze the account, freeze your account, freeze all the accounts. You know, the case of one man that like they transfer 1.5 billion naira to his account or something like that. So they can freeze all his accounts through BVN. That's what we call flagging his account. But the one that loan app, the one that they will use is what we call flag. They can flag your account on credit bureau. It's not blacklisting. The only way they can blacklist your account, see, only CBN can blacklist your account. Not, and how would they blacklist it? That is if you have done something, maybe you committed, they do hush puppy, Yahoo, all those things. You are doing something illegal. That's the only way they can blacklist your BVN, so that you will not be able to make any transaction in Nigeria again. But the one that Loan App is doing is what we call flagging. They just flag your BVN to credit bureau. And not all loan app can flag your BVN. They just flag your BVN so that you will know that this person is owing us. Therefore, don't pay him. I'm going to talk about that one as well later. About credit bureau. You will know everything about credit bureau. So that's the only thing they can do. It's just like reporting you to another loan app company. Like, let me give you an instance now. Let's say you are owing First Bank. First Bank can report to credit bureaus by saying, "Oh, this person is owing us, so," or you are owing fair money and the rest. This person is owing us, so please don't give this person money. If this person come to your bank, let's say if the person now go to Access Bank, maybe the person wanted to collect money, borrow from Access Bank. So it is more or less like a repository of data. So I'm going to explain that one later so that I will not just explain something. So nobody can blacklist or block your BVN. Can't happen. The next question is, what can you say about loan apps posting picture on social media? When last did you see your picture on social media? When last did you see it on social media? You are the one giving yourself unnecessary headache. Tell them to post it. It's an exhibit that you are going to use against them. Number one, even if they post it, it's not going anywhere. How many? Just check it. Check it. How many followers do they have? Do they have up to 10 followers or 15 followers? Do you think something can trend easily on social media? If you know most of the things that are trendy, I have over 70 something on my Facebook. On my Facebook, I have 25,000. Um, TikTok, I have 59,000 on TikTok or 60,000 on TikTok. Sometimes if I post on TikTok, my view with TikTok view sometimes around 500, 1,000. It will be struggling with 500, 5,000, 1,000, 2,000. On my YouTube, I have I have 3,000 something on my YouTube. My view never reach 100, never reach 1,000 before for YouTube. So it's not something that because they post something on social media it will trend. That's not how it works. Most of these trending videos, most of it they sponsor it. They are sponsored trending videos. Most of them there is it's like more or less like sponsored trending videos. Except if you pay heavily, pay 200,000 naira, 500,000 naira for your post to go viral. So posting it shouldn't worry you at all in any form. It's because they just want to instill fear in you. Some will even create a fake page for you and say, yeah, they will make sure you go viral. You cannot go viral. When last did you see that kind of thing online? And if you see something like that, just report the account. By the time we report the account repeatedly, they're going to take it down. So enjoy your life. You don't have any problem with that, please. Okay, so the next question is, it seems Lonap want to hack my account. Tell us how we can protect our account from hackers. The first question I will ask you is, how do you know that they wanted to hack your account? Because many people, they are just suspicious about nonsense. I know one sister like that. Every small thing like this, hey, they wanted, they didn't know that I'm a tech guy. They wanted to hack into my account. I beg, shut up. Nobody won't hack your account. Now you won't hack yourself. The only way LoanApp can hack you, what exactly do they want to hack? Are they planning to hack? They just want to get their money. Nothing else, nothing more. So even if they want to hack into your account, they will only hack into your SMS to get maybe to access your bank. But for the most part, they can't do anything. That's just it. They can't do anything. They can't hack you. The moment you don't download outside Play Store, they cannot hack you. If you download outside Play Store, that is when they can hack you. But I'm not saying hackers, there are many of them that are hackers, quite all right. They want to take ownership of your phone and all those things. That's why make sure you have, don't just stop clicking links anyhow. Don't let anybody send a link to you and think, okay, let me just check the link and see if the link, let me see what the link will display. Everything is not about display now. The moment you click that link, automatically to download something on your system, on your phone. So nobody is hacking you, I beg. Just them don't cannot hack you. They can't hack your account. And if they want to hack your account, it might be because you are not using very strong password. Just change your password and enjoy your life. Don't click any suspicious. Don't send your OTP to anybody. Change your password to stronger password. Your password should be at least 15 characters long. Yes, that should be as long as that. So that's just it. And stop borrowing from loan apps. That's the only way they can hack you. Stop giving your hard-earned information to these criminals. That's the only way they can hack you. So the next question is, just got this text message from Obabi Chambers, and I don't know what to do. What's your business with Obabi Chambers? All of them are using Obabi Chambers. So forget about all those nonsense that, hey, I just got this something from Obabi Chambers, I don't know what to do. You should beg, forget about all those things. If you get many of them, especially LearnSafe, they normally use Obabi Chambers. As I've called Obabi Chambers before, he said most of these loan apps they are just using my details to send messages that is even looking for them. I think Obabi Chambers is only it's only Fairmoney that is registered with them. So the rest are now using it to send messages to their contact and to people. Forget about them. They can't do anything. It's not lawyer that will send information to you. If there is any court order, it's Court will send the order, not lawyer. Court summon. Court summon is different from a lawyer. Lawyer cannot do that. It's court that will do that, not lawyer. Although the lawyer can write to, which is fine, and you reply. Reply like it's like you know you're right. Don't be stop panicking and be saying what you don't know as you say, as in you are now scared. Scared of what? Borrowing is a civil matter. Borrowing is a civil matter. So why are you scared? Scared of what? So let's be guided. Borrowing is actually a civil matter. So you don't have to worry yourself at all. Thank you. Okay, so this person says, I borrowed 400,000 naira and I've already repaid over 700,000, but they are still demanding an additional 595,000. This will bring the total interest to over 1.3 million. What can I do? Well, I don't know the name of the app, but I sabi the app that are gifted in doing this kind of thing. Lock up, take a break. You have paid more than as in times two of what you borrow from them. Take a break. You can never, you don't kill yourself. Take a break. Take a break from their madness. Take a break from whatever thing where they do. Just take a break and move on with your life. Take a break. They can't do anything. You have paid times two of the money. What else? That's why we're telling you guys, stop paying, take a break from this. The more you keep paying gradually, this person now, most likely, he or she will have been paying gradually, paying small, small. Let me pay small, small, pay small, small, pay small, small, pay small, small. I have 20,000 today, drop it. 10,000, drop it. The moment you start paying like that, you are digging your grave, financial grave. You are digging your financial grave. Because everything will keep accumulating. You are just servicing the overdue interest. So, to them, you have not paid anything at all. You have not paid anything at all. At all. You have not paid at all. So take a break. This thing, you guys need to understand this thing though. If you're not going to get this thing straight, you'll just be wasting your money and eventually you stop paying and after they must have destroyed everything you have ever worked for. You guys need to take a break. You can never finish paying loan apps. You can never finish paying loan apps. They are designed to steal, to kill, and to destroy. That's their mission in your life. If you're not ready to take a break, they are going to mess up your life. If you like, borrow from them 100 times. The last 99th time, maybe you defaulted, they will treat you as a trash, as in you will become that is an indication that you are worthless to them, you are useless. They don't see you as long as you are paying them, no problem. But the day you default on that loan, they don't know whether you are going through anything. They don't know whether they will treat you like a trash. In fact, you are less than dustbin. No matter how many times you have traded with them, there is no VIP member. No, the same way they will treat first timer, it's the same way they will treat last timer or the last mumu that have been paying them religiously for over 100 for over 5 years. The same way. No, this person is a good customer. Don't worry, we give him discount. There's nothing like that. There's nothing like that. That is how you will know that we are in a serious mess. And I encourage you have to stop borrowing from them. It's a must. Okay, so thank you very much. If you want to reach out to me on WhatsApp, that's my WhatsApp number, 2349167707944. And please, I encourage you, go to our website. That we cannot but overemphasize this. Go to our website, loansharkreview.com, register and go through the recovery plan. When you go through the recovery plan, you will learn how to be free from them. You will learn how to break it free. Go through the recovery plan, register and go through the recovery plan. You will know your right as a borrower, and you'll be able to fight back. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and TikTok and Facebook and X and Instagram. And we are ready. So we still have about 118 million Nigerians that are still struggling to break free from the only cost of loan apps. And that's why we have to make this thing general, so it will not be social media specific. So please, let's be guided. Thank you. Hello again. So today we will talk about the practical steps to be free from loan apps. Uh, there are